the 704 show, where we do not claim this team this year. I'm your host, Tony Don. I'm back. Quan Don is still on vacation, refusing to join this team. Look, man, pull your paper bags out. Go to the game like this. Send a message. We not having it. I got on my Trader Joe's fit tonight. Let me go ahead and bring the people up in here, man. First up, we got Claire in the building. What's up, Claire?
Not much, Tony.
Next up, we got Edge in the building. What's up, man?
This is not Edge, man. Edge is out for the day. This is his twin brother, Mashar Edge, in the building. How y'all doing?
Okay.
Yogi, what up?
Yogi.
Oh, today's show. The Carolina Panthers fans deserve better. It's a question. Do the Carolina Panthers fans deserve better? We're going to talk about the loss to the Detroit Lions, Battle of the Cats. We're going to talk about Frank Reich and his interview. We're going to talk about little itty bitty Bryce Young and as if he's hurting this team. We're going to talk about fit and if Scott Fit works here. Tired of this team, man. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. Let's discuss it. Welcome to the 704 Charlotte Bound Show, man. Hit the like button on the way up in here, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't hit the subscribe button already. It helps our algorithm go up. Bagman Tony back here tonight. Bagman Tony in the building. Claire, Edge, Ray, how we feeling tonight, man? Oh, we just all over this shit. Are we over it?
I'm numb. I'm comfortably numb.
I'm waiting to see what happens at the trade deadline.
Nothing.
Don't get too excited.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just waiting to see what dumbness is gonna happen.
Probably not a whole lot.
I'm gonna go ahead and welcome the people already in the chat today, man. We got King Jermaine JP Shepard in the building. Jay Issue is in the building. Tim Estes is in the building. Hit the like button on your way in, please. We got Carolina in the house. He said, call me crazy, but I really think it's only going to take a new head coach to turn it around. If they get rid of Frank, this team will get 10 times better.
You crazy.
If you think
crazy.
That.
Hey, bro, I mean this with all respect. You said call you crazy. If this, that, you crazy, bro. You got it.
You see,
that's wild. It's more than just that, bro. It's so much more than that.
You see, yeah, I think we're overthinking this, and we're only a head coach away. We said that about the quarterback position, and we're not. Manti Lomax said, I'm disappointed in this team.
I mean, we've announced we're going after a number one receiver. So, I mean, if that don't tell you we're more than just this, that, and the third away, you know what I mean?
If you look at the blockade, if you look at the page up there in the corner, you see me up there. That's Bagman Tony up there. You see my picture up there. You know, that's with my eyes closed with the X's. My eyes is open right now. Fuck this team. We're going to talk about it. We got C in the building. Eddie James is in the building. What's up, Eddie James? Tyree Ross is in the building. Elizabeth Lasser is back in the building. Elizabeth, what's going on, girl? Bagman Tony in the house, man. Hey, Marshall, what up? We haven't seen anything yet. 0-17. Shout out to the ladies in the chat today, man. JP said, "Yeah, okay." Look, we'll be back to talk about this. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. We're gonna talk about these Panthers, but let me put my profile pick up here and we're gonna get it done. Y'all ready?
He ain't even lying.
Let's get back. What's going on in the building, man? What's up, y'all?
Wardrobe change. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, man, up first, y'all, what we want to do is, if you didn't catch Frank Reich, we're going to start the show off today with a quick interview with Frank Reich post-game. I've never been so disgusted, and that's where we're going to start tonight. Let me go ahead and set this up. And we're going to start right there. No fingerprints, no fingerprints, no fingerprints. Let's
The new
go.
home of NFL Sunday Ticket. Watch all your favorite NFL teams out of market Sunday.
Okay, just the first with an update on Chandler Zavala. Everything is checked out well. He's got movement in all extremities, so we're very encouraged about that. We're thankful for the medical team, the way they handled it. I think there is a chance that he'll be able to fly back with us on the plane. It's trending in that direction, but we're thankful that he's okay and moving in the right direction. I'll open it up from there. Obviously, a tough environment to play in. There were still too many plays in which the communication was not at the level it needed to be. So we'll have to.
We'll have to what?
Too many plays in which the communication was not at the level it needed to be. So we'll have to go back and continue to work on those things. I thought, we had a good week of practice.
Okay.
Working some of those things out. Some at times today it was very smooth and, very good, but we have to eliminate, you want to have 0 unforced errors. That's always the goal. So, we'll go back and look at how many of these pre-snap penalties we had, how much of an issue that was, and keep working on it to get better.
When Google Fiber first launched 1 gig, it cost
$70.
Okay, but today,
Bro.
It was scary.
Oh shit.
We get out there and it didn't look like he was moving a lot, but a minute or so into it, I saw him move his arm, and so I was hopeful there. And the medical team just did a good job, right? Play it safe but thankfully everything looks good.
Frank, what do you tell players in a situation like that when they have to go back on the field and kind of reset after watching something like that?
Well, it's hard. Sometimes you want to think the worst, but, you really have to think the best, and I think guys have been around this league long enough to know that the medical teams do a great job. They're always going to be overcautious and protect for worst case scenario. So your heart goes out. You don't want it to be anything severe, but you also understand that we got the right medical people in attendance and they're going to do a great job. And I mean, a very high percentage of the time, everything's fine. So you have to just be able to detach yourself from that and move on and get ready to play.
Did Thomas Brown do the end of play caution today, or was that on you?
I was calling the plays, but it was like every other game. We collaborated. We collaborated all the way through it, like we have every other game. So Thomas,
Bullshit.
Whole staff, it all comes through Thomas. But no, I called the plays.
And I call bullshit.
Yeah, just it's one of those. The end comes up the field, you push them out, and you just dip it up inside them. We just weren't able to get that done.
21 points off the turnovers. It seems like repeating yourself. How do you get over that
Yeah, I mean, that's a good football team. They're an explosive offense. We knew that coming in. You know, we made it easy for them by turning the ball over. So we just got to clean. You know, you go on the road against an explosive, against a good football team and an explosive offense, and you can't hand it to them. What we've talked about is, you know, make teams beat us, make them go the long road. So we haven't been able to put together a game yet where I feel like we've been able to do that. So as coaches and players, we have to take responsibility for that and keep working to get better. Yeah, no, there was no point where I was considering any change. Just you know, we're thinking it's just a bad stinger. You know, it was a big pile. I think it was a big pile, you know, big collision. I'm not sure what happened underneath there, but sometimes you just kind of get hit sideways in the neck. You know, I don't want to project too much, but I do know that there was a pretty big pile there because we were trying to look at it on the replay and you couldn't really tell because there were too many bodies in there.
I think that's 6 turnovers for Bryce across 4 starts. Is that rookie mistakes? What exactly do you kind of muster all that up to?
I mean, listen, some of it is, you know, you play the quarterback position and you touch the ball every play and throw it enough times, you're going to make some. Been too many. You know, we've had too many turnovers. They're not all on Bryce. You know, we had a couple games there where he didn't throw an interception, but, you know, we just still got to look at every one and try to eliminate all of them. And I know he's trying to do that. And I feel like, you know, today, the one on the tight end screen, that's just kind of a fluke thing. That's just kind of a fluke thing. A good play by them. And then the second one probably tried to force one in there that we shouldn't have forced in there.
Frank, you were in the locker room for a considerable amount of time after. What did you say to your team?
Keep pounding. You know, keep pounding. You know, you get to this position and no one envisioned this. No one envisioned this. And so you have to, you know, this is the embodiment of keep pounding. And the only way you do that is if you believe. You know, if you believe it's going to make a difference. Otherwise, you just check out. And so that's the essence of keep pounding. It's a mental toughness that even when things aren't going your way, you go back in and you know, we go back in and try to have our best week of work ever this week because
keep pounding is not your slogan, bitch.
Nah, see, like I almost want to be slick and be like, "Hey, yo, coach, like, what does keep pounding mean? Where does it come from?
You don't
Like,
know.
what's the meaning behind it? You know, since you want to sit there and just throw it around like it's some, you know, thing that you like truly believe in and all this, that, and the third. Like, I mean, do you know the history behind it legitimately, like through and through, like, or is it just some shit like you just know us for and you're just trying to rob? Are you just trying to rob me right now? Like that's I don't know.
I guarantee he wouldn't say Sam Mills once.
Well, here's the thing, though. He was here in the very beginning, so he should know what keep pounding truly.
I mean, yeah, you're right. No, you're right, because he was around with it. Yeah. He should know, but you know.
Should,
but right now he's not embodying it.
He don't even know the meaning of that shit right now.
You know, I think it will make a difference in me. I think it makes a difference in everybody who does that, and I believe our players will do that they will, and you know, and it's hard. I mean, it's hard when you're on 5, but shoot, there's people in life. It's hard. You know, people. You know, this is right. You know, football is everything to us, but there's people out there that you know that's the essence and message of keep pounding. It applies to us. It applies to life, and that's all there is. You know, keep fighting to get better, and know that it's going to make an impact. It's going to make an impact.
Stop deflecting, Frank. Let's fucking cut to the chase here, Frank.
Days, but you keep pounding to fight to get better.
Today, Junior.
Absolutely. You know, we got.
All right, Matt. That's enough.
A great group of veteran leaders, and you know, listen, I don't feel sorry for anybody, you know, any of us, right? But I feel bad that we're here. Like,
have they asked him about the play calling yet?
As far as who was calling it?
Yeah.
He already said that earlier.
Yeah.
He said he was the one calling the plays, but he said just like with every game, it was a collaborative effort, and this one didn't make sense. He said it all goes through Thomas Brown, but then he goes, "But I called the plays."
Yeah, and that's my point.
Yeah, the lie was
But
it all goes through Thomas Brown, but I call the plays, and it was like
yeah, I call
that's
the plays.
that doesn't make any sense, but okay.
At all.
These guys are working hard, making sacrifices, and you want to win for a lot of reasons, but you want to win for these guys, these leaders in the locker room.
And by the way, guys, when these reporters ask who's making the calls, they're not really wanting to know who's making the calls. They're basically just trying to tell him you shouldn't be making the calls. We're gonna keep asking you this damn question until you stop.
And I believe that will happen. I don't know when, but I believe that we will keep working towards that. I believe we have the players to do it. I believe we have the coaches to do it. And that's why you fight and scratch and claw every day, because you believe that. And I will never waver in that. I know the guys in that locker room. I know the coaches in that locker room. So you have that belief, and you want it all to come to fruition right now, next week against the Miami Dolphins. And this year.
Not going to happen.
And we turn things around and have a miraculous turnaround, and that can happen. But if it doesn't happen, and if we're fighting and scratching to get better for future, then that's the benefit. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I do know this, that I'm going to come to work. This will be my best week of work ever.
Yeah, I bet it is, Frank. I'll fucking bet it is. Oh, that was the funniest thing I've heard him say. That's fucking okay, easy. Frank. Okay, Frank. Okay, Frank. I'm sure you will, Frank. Oh, Frank.
They're a good front. They play physical. They play hard. I did think we ran the ball effectively at times. Thought Bryce did a good job of managing the run game. We had some run pass checks. Thought Bryce did a good job handling those run pass checks.
In the fourth quarter. He won't even look.
This is a metabolism killer. This is a metabolism.
I meet with the leadership. We have a leadership council. I meet with those guys every Wednesday. And obviously,
hey guys, make sure you listen to this very fucking carefully.
Listen, I cannot say enough about Brian Burns. He stands for everything you want a football player to stand for, everything you want a leader to stand for. I mean, that guy he's the epitome of what you want as a winner. That guy's a winner, and that's where you feel bad for guys like that. That he's been here a long time. We've not been able to win, and everybody deserves better, but he deserves better. And he deserves better, and I believe that's why we're here, and I believe that it can work out where he can see that.
No, you're here for a job, bitch. Look, man, I can't let that go past. Look, man, Frank Reich don't give a fuck about Brian Burns' success. He cares that he has a job. He knows he's not the best coach for this damn team. He took the job. He's getting paid to do this. Don't let this motherfucker ever make you guys believe that he has Brian Burns' concern in his heart, bro. This is a job for him. If we get rid of Brian Burns, it's just going to be somebody else. He don't give a fuck, man. He know he shouldn't even have this job. He got fucking fired from Indianapolis, bro. Our owner went out and got the motherfucker that we least talked about.
Personally, how do you process?
It's disappointing. It's frustrating. It's agonizing. It's all those things. But I never waver, in my belief in what we're doing and how we're doing it and what it takes to win. I know it sounds, we say it over and over. been through.
Claire, Edge, Ray, chat. Do you guys know that I can play post-game interviews with this guy from last year before he got fired? And you'll hear him saying the same shit. I know because I looked it up today. He's saying the same shit.
Not surprised.
He says the exact same shit.
Just recycled garbage, That's all. That's what a lot of these coaches are.
Like this before, and got out of situations like this before. I know. I've seen it. I've seen it I've seen it myself. For me personally, I've seen it in teams I've been on. I've seen it in other teams.
Yeah, while you rode the bench.
The answer is it's not easy, and there's no guarantees. There's no guarantees it turns when and why you want it to turn. So that's really the essence of who are we going to be, and are we going to keep fighting, and are we going to keep pounding? And I believe we will.
Sound like a total speech.
I think so. Well, I mean, I don't want to go into it too far because, that'll continue to unfold. But as bad as some things were, there were some other things that it's hard to say this when you get beat the way we did today, but there's things in there.
Ray, he keeps shaking his head because he knows what's come out of his mouth is bullshit. I'm so ready for this interview to be over, bro. He's shaking his head because he knows what he's saying is bullshit.
That I see that we can build on, and we will.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay.
Asking you shall receive.
Not this year, buddy. Well, as we always do, man, we're going to start off with the First Lady. Claire, first question, man. Look, bro. I know Tepper's not going to fire his ass.
Come on. Have a little faith. No, I'm kidding.
But you know what I'm saying?
I'm kidding.
Why would he let this dude hang around and allow us to go through 3 years with this motherfucker after we just went through that shit with Matt Rule? And guess what? Matt Rule looked like a fucking genius compared to this guy because he ain't won no games.
Oh, God, isn't that the truth? Lord.
And Matt Rule didn't even have a better staff than he got.
Whoever thought we would be saying that post Matt Rule era, we are on the struggle bus. I'm sorry, Twan. What was your question exactly? Why would David Tepper keep him around for longer than this year if it goes as bad as it goes?
I said I know he's not going to fire him.
So why keep him?
Why would he keep him? And he already sees the bad signs already. So right now,
I got to make a case for keeping him?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely. I want you to make a case for getting rid of his ass, even though he signed for 3 years.
He signed for 4, unfortunately.
Please tell me he's not signed for 4 years. Bro.
He is signed for 4 years. I got it confirmed the other week. He is signed for 4 years and roughly $36 million. So obviously, I think the case would be.
Hold on. I hate to cut you off.
No. Go ahead.
How do you get fired
and still get money and a job?
And you get replaced by a fucking center that was on his day off on ESPN, right?
With no coaching experience.
No coaching experience. How do you get $36 million?
Well, that's the rough guesstimate. Obviously, that has not been confirmed if that's the true amount. But the reason why that is, they're saying roughly 36 million because that was what was remaining on his contract with the Colts, more or less. So the idea is that he got somewhere thereabouts, probably less, but somewhere thereabouts is the. I guess you could say the grapevine rumor. But 4 years has been confirmed that is what he signed. That was reported earlier this year, about a month after we hired him by Darren Gant of, I don't know who is he with. I've seen him all over Twitter. and he's always at the press conferences. I just can't remember who he's with. But anyway, so as far as firing him, I mean, I put it up on Twitter today, and if for whatever reason, this particular tweet has kind of gone it's gotten all over the place. Which is, I said hot take, both Scott Fitterer and Frank Reich will be gone by the end of the season, and I put a very lovely phrase which is about how I feel about this team, and it was "fuck the bullshit," because that's about how it feels right now. So, why would we get rid of him even though we've got him for 4 years and we are actually, even though it's not our money and it's not the team's money, it's Tepper's money, and he's still paying Matt Rule. So why would we get rid of him knowing that we could still be paying this guy on top of Matt Rule, and then we'll be having to pay yet another guy? So to get rid of him, I'm here to tell y'all right now, and I'm not going to be one of those. I'm not a fangirl when it comes to this team. Y'all have heard me plenty about this team. We're not beating the Dolphins. So let's. I mean, and I'm here to tell y'all right now, if we beat the Dolphins, and I'm trying not to be cynical about this. If we beat the Dolphins, I can promise you it's not because we all of a sudden got a million times better. It'll be because the Dolphins probably had a bad day. It's not going to be the other way around. But we're not going to, we are not a team that I see being someone's trap game at this point in time.
Man, we're everybody's homecoming game, bro.
At this point, even at our own stadium, apparently we are. But anyway, as far as getting rid of him, to me, let's be honest. There have been teams who have been fired. There have been coaches who have been fired after performing very poorly after 1 year after getting, a head coaching position. Nathaniel Hackett would be the most recent example of that. And I guess what was the coach for Jacksonville? Urban Meyer. But I think there was more to it than just their record. I think a lot of it was he's just someone who should not have been a coach. It sounds like at all. I can't think of any other recent ones, but those are the two that come to mind. And as far as I'm concerned, right now our record is looking worse. It's already worse right now, I think. No, the Broncos might have still been 0-6, 0-7. I'm not sure. But right now, we're on pace for having the worst starting NFL record since 2019, and that's for the entire NFL. That's not just Panthers. That's for the entire NFL. Saw that on Twitter today too. We need to get if I just feel like that either this is either a Frank Reich thing, or it could be I think we had a conversation about this not that long ago. This coaching staff, too many Chiefs, not enough Indians, or too many chefs and not enough cooks. However you want to look at it, that could also be another problem. I know we talked about this being an all-star Avengers offense, and Ray has made the claim in the past that it's more like a bunch of has-beens. It seems like. I think that there's a lot of breakdown in communication in this coaching staff, because there's no way you're going to sit here and tell me that out of all, to me, there are more alphas on this coaching staff than Frank Reich. He's not, there's no way, personality wise, there's no shot that they would just sit there and be like, yeah, okay, Frank, whatever you say, Frank. No way. There ain't no way. I think that there's something else that's going on chemistry wise with these coaches. I think that's part of it too. I think Frank Reich's play calling does not, and we had a whole thing about this on Sunday. I think Frank Reich's play calling obviously does not match what Bryce Young has been used to. Bryce Young needs to have a tailor-made offense. For lack of a better term, I'm just gonna call it tailor-made, meaning it fits specifically to him. That includes the playbook, that includes his weapons, that includes the O-line. Everything needs to be tailor-made for Bryce Young. There is nothing wrong with that. So don't take what I'm saying as that's a bad thing. But that also means that Bryce eventually is going to have to learn to fight through adversity at the professional level until a tailor-made offense can become a thing for him.
He ain't built for it.
So well, either way, he's going to require tailor-made offense. There is nothing wrong with that, but as long as everybody understands to do it, that's going to require the right head coach, the right coaching staff to be around him. It's also going to mean that money is going to have to be spent again this offseason to get him better protection, better weapons, a better run game. So that way, there can be, some, I guess you could say, balance to the game or to his game to help him out as he goes into his sophomore year. Trades are going to have to be made. Another reason why I kind of want him fired is because at this point, we are on pace. the season were to end today. We should have the number 1 overall pick, but instead, guess who's going to have it? The Bears. The Bears are set to have the number 1 pick in the first round and the number 2 pick in the first round, courtesy of us. So not to. Why should we fire Frank Reich? Because he was in charge of getting this great coaching staff together, and he and Scott were supposed to collaborate to get this team together. But however, per Tepper, there's some finagling going on with Tepper that it's really starting to irk me. But you find them because so far it's like especially both of them, nothing product-wise has been put on the field that meets the standards that they were trying to set in the off season, in the preseason, and leading up into the premiere of the regular season. That's why there's nothing on this team to be excited about. The players are getting frustrated with each other. They're getting frustrated with the coaches. Brian Burns had a moment on the field on Sunday, and he came out and apologized for that. I don't feel like he should have, because that was a moment of passion. And Hayden Hurst, he's made some comments about how he's never been on a team like this before. Everywhere he's been, everybody's supposed to compete at their own position, and even when they're on the field. And that's not fighting to start. That's not what he means by competing. He means just competing to win, competing against the defense of the other team. And that also starts with coaching. Frank Reich is not a dog, but yet you're wanting your players to sit there and compete and fight for everything, but yet he shows no fire. So to me, he's not.
Coach. I told y'all he's a cobbler.
Well, either way, he's not only not a fit for Bryce Young, in my opinion. He's also just not a fit for this team. Frank Reich he may have been here when Keep Pounding might have, when Sam was here or whatever, but he does not embody anything that instills Keep Pounding. He can say it all day long, but the actions are not matching the words. So that's my opinion.
In case anybody was wondering what Indianapolis' record was last year, they won 4 games. That was it. 4 games. Frank only won 3. That was it. He's a bum. But Indianapolis Colts fans came in when we hired him, was like, y'all motherfuckers just don't know what y'all get ready to get into. And we was like, we didn't pick this dude. The owner did. They said, y'all are getting ready to struggle. You know how many picks Indianapolis had in the draft, Claire?
I actually do not know how many.
11.
Wow.
We straight up 5 picks. That was it.
What do we have this year? 5, just not any in the first round?
Edge, do you want to touch this subject?
Nah, I don't think I want to say about this whole subject is that Frank's trying to sound like a preacher man. He's trying to save his job. And honestly, with him talking about Brian Burns and his pride and he doesn't deserve this and everything, you know what? You're right. He don't deserve this.
He don't deserve Frank Reich.
He don't deserve this. He deserves to go to a team that's going to appreciate him. And honestly, frankly, since freaking 2019, this organization has not appreciated any of their players, any of the core players. They have not appreciated at all.
Edge, what about a team that's just going to pay him? How about that?
As of right now, look, the first time that we were cleaning house and Brian Burns wasn't on the docket, but everybody kept calling about him, You know how many teams called for him the very first time? About 10. 10 people called for him. 10.
They was willing to give us 2 first-round picks in
the second time, it was only 4. And the only reason why it was only 4 is because the other 6 teams already got their players, already got their guys, and everything like that. They already got that. The one that kept popping up the most was the Rams. They were willing to give up 2 firsts and a second for this guy. The only reason why we did not take them is because those 2 firsts was in 2025 to 2026 season. That's the only reason why we didn't take them. Only reason. And you know what? David Tepper wants to say, oh, Bryce Young doesn't need, we didn't go after, the reason why we didn't go after number 1 is because Bryce Young is like the point guard out there. Bro,
he called him a point guard. I forgot that.
Listen. I get Bryce Young had a good touchdown where he threw the ball and he did a finger in the air because like how Steph Curry does when he shoots a 3 and he knows it's good and he walks away. I get he did that one time. This kid ain't Steph Curry. All right, this kid is not.
Stop comparing him to him, bro.
Stop. All right. I know we didn't get it. I know we're trying to fish for number 1, but guess what? David Tepper, we're gonna get a number 1 receiver. And you know who we're going to lose right behind that? It's goddamn Brian Burns. And you know what? I hope we do it. I want us to do it. I want Brian Burns out of here because he doesn't deserve this. He doesn't deserve this at all.
You think we're gonna get a number 1 wide receiver out of the draft or a number 1 wide receiver that's a free agent? Because they know number 1 wide receiver that's a free agent gonna want to come here, bro.
Listen. When they hear Brian Burns is on
they're not gonna renew their contract.
Listen. When they hear Brian Burns on trade deadlock, is on trade block. Don't somebody will give up their number 1 receiver. Why? Because there's gonna be a receiver that's gonna be mad and upset that they're out there and they don't want to play for that team.
It's still it's still a lost cause for us because they're not going to renew
it's going to be a lost cause. But here's the thing, though. We got that lost cause covered. You want to know how we got that covered? Because we drafted DJ Johnson.
Oh, God.
That's the reason why we got it. But don't worry, fans. I can hear you guys. I can hear the tweets going out now about what I'm just saying. Listen. We got Brian Burns covered. We're going to trade him away. We're going to get a number 1 receiver like we should have because we got rid of our number 1 receiver. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to get one or possibly going to get a draft pick out of it. And we're going to try all over again. But here's the kicker. We're probably going to have a new GM. And you know what? We're still going to have the same goddamn coach.
So, yeah, I'm here to tell you right now, we're having a new GM. Rather, Frank is fired.
Throw it on Twitter.
But see, here's
what you gotta do. Do what you got.
Yeah, well, if there's a new GM, there will definitely be a new head coach because the GM's going to basically say that's not my guy.
No, but Tepper ain't going to let him go get another coach.
Well, then he's going to have a hard time getting another GM.
Bingo. That's my point. There you go. She just took the words right out of my mouth.
Sorry, Ray.
No, you're good. That's fine. That's fine. At the end of the day, it was said, and obviously everybody that's listening to the show needs to hear that. So there you go. Exactly. It's gonna get tricky.
Exactly, Twan. Because what I said, you said for what I said about getting a new GM, you said you hit it right on the button. David Tepper's not gonna let him get fired, and then Claire rebutted that at a perfect timing and saying that we won't get a GM because that GM is not going to want to have Frank right here.
No, he won't. So if he's smart.
Let's go back to what Hayden Hurst said yesterday.
Damn, I love when we mash.
At the end of the day, 0-5, the record, I don't care. Just got to go back to work. I'm starting to be more vocal. It's like I said, I don't care who we're playing. I don't care what our record is. I just want to see guys compete. I'm not trying to preach at guys. I still have stuff to clean up myself. But, I think in my 6 years in the NFL, it's never been a lack of effort. It's just, like I said, I don't care 0-5, 5-0. Like, I'm going to go out there and compete. So I just expect the same out of everybody else.
Is this a lack of effort?
No, it's just, like I said, cleaning up details, just getting stuff going. When stuff doesn't go your way as far as like schematics and the plays don't look great, I mean, you can still put effort on tape. And I think that's that message that we're trying to send is just effort.
coming to Ray Pap on X Ray, are you saying how much effort are you saying out of the Carolina Panthers, bro? Is this team checked out, or are they really giving their all out there?
I feel like it's one of those things where, just like anybody, they believe at the beginning they have a shot, but they're very quickly shown that they don't have a shot in hell. And so I feel like it's they start out with all the intention in the world they want to go out, they're going to play to win this, that, and the third. But I think they just, they go out, they get punched in the mouth, and they kind of, check back into reality where it's just like, oh, wait, no, like we are a piss poor football team right now. And anytime we play a good team, it is incredibly evident that it is just that. So, the Lions are a good team. It's really that simple. And again, you're going to make any team look that much better when you turn the ball over that many damn times. So, it's. I want to say just because they are professionals and, they are getting paid to, do these things, that there is some effort. But I feel like if we are calling effort into question, I think we all get where this is going. That traces back to your head coach. So, I think there's a lot to say about Frank and the thing that I used to give Matt Rule shit for all the time was that he was trying to create a culture, and that's what almost every head coach says, basically the same thing, trying to create a culture of winning or trying to create a culture period. Or all right, well, Frank, like, it's much more the same. You know what I mean? Like this, me sitting here right now doing an 0-5 start week, wrap up to week 5 show. It just don't feel any different than any other years past. You know what I'm saying? Like we are approaching what this would be our 6th straight losing season. So I mean,
7th.
7th? Sorry. So it's just this isn't, we joke that we're numb to it and this, that, and the third. It's just like, well, what else do you expect us to be? Like there is, yeah, I guess I circled that back to the question. It's just like the effort, if it is there, it's with the best intentions at first, until it's just they very quickly realize we're just basically getting outmatched, outcoached, outplayed in all phases. So fuck effort. We need effort's not going to save this team right now. We need much more than effort. We need some help. We need some fucking milk.
I'm sorry to be this asshole as well, but Frank Reich is like the poster child of nice guys finish last, literally. Like I saw someone in the comment section, they said, Frank seems like a nice, decent guy. And I'm like, oh, well.
Wow.
But like I said, he's like the poster child. I mean, nice guys finish last. This is starting to become like exhibit A for that. And I'm not saying that to, dampen anything about, what the real meaning behind it is. But in this regard, he does. There are dogs on this coaching staff, and I'm here to say Frank Reich is not one of them, and that's unfortunate. God, that's so unfortunate.
So, next question is this, man. I'm really curious to hear what y'all got to say, because I think it's going to be some mixed answers. I really don't want everybody to pick the same guy, but if Tepper was to actually let Frank go, what coach on this team would you like to see step into the interim role right now?
Deuce Staley.
I second that.
You can't pick the same one.
Well, he said try not to have everybody pick the same one, so that's fine. I mean, because honestly, that's a very good one. So obviously, y'all can take Deuce, and I'm not mad at that at all, because I personally would like that as well. But just for the sake of it, I mean, I'm gonna keep rolling with what I wanted all along. So obviously, you should know where my answer's going, and I'm gonna go with Coach Brown. So the guy that I feel like should be calling the plays right now, and things like that. And it's a younger guy, a guy who's played in the NFL. Maybe he wasn't some great, huge name, but at the end of the day, like what he did in LA looked pretty good to me. I'd like to see that coming on over here, offensively at least. So like I said, and I've been saying it for a while. We've had a lot of defensive minded head coaches. I wanted an offensive minded head coach, and I even started to say, like, I want a young mind, like what we're seeing around the NFL right now. A lot of the good coaches are these young offensive-minded coaches. I mean, look what's going on in Miami, young coach. Obviously Green Bay, I'm watching this game right now, young coach. Like, LA at one point, they're going, I mean, they still have the same guy. Sean McVay, young coach. It's just, the NFL is a copycat league. It just is. But at the end of the day, it's because, a lot of the times it's just kind of how it works. You kind of find something that works and you start rocking with it. It's not an old man's game anymore. Like I remember growing up and, Twan, everybody, I mean, really everybody on here, remember when we were kids and we're looking around and seeing all the head coaches, they're all old ass dudes, like old dudes, old dudes, 60s. You know what I mean? Like, so at the end of the day, it's for me, it's a young man's game. It's a different game. Like, I mean, that's why I'll just end my spiel on. Like, I also grew up watching one running back tote the rock for like 30 to 40 carries a game, Ricky Williams type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just the game is different. So I think it's just, Frank's time is kind of come and gone. I'm already kind of
these older coaches are not transcending
right. So it's just, the games, evolves and it's just,
Shout out to the Black Cat Panther podcast in the building. They said, Lord have mercy, bro. Shout out them boys over there, man. Listen, man, my coach would be I'm stepping away from both of y'all, man. I think the guy that's primed to be the next head coach is Evero, man. I actually would want to see Evero as the head coach because to me he's been the most successful coach out of all the coaches that we have so far, man. I think he's patient. I think that defense goes way harder for him than that offense goes for Frank Reich or Brown right now. I don't know. I don't understand the Brown thing when he only called like half a game in preseason. So we really don't even know what he has. Y'all ready to put him in? And I'm not saying you guys' picks were wrong, but you want to put him in a head coaching position.
Because for me, it's because so right here's my rebuttal to that. With Frank, we know what Frank is, right? And we saw it in Indy, and it wasn't successful when he got fired. Thomas Brown hasn't had that shot yet. Thomas Brown has not had a head coaching gig yet. So at least going into that, it's just like, all right, well, I see what your makeup is. I see what your background is, yada, yada, yada. All right, let's give you a shot. Let's see what you do with it. Like, at the end of the day, you almost have to. Because, like, for me, at this point, like, again, I'm saying we got the young offensive-minded head coach in Brown, as opposed to Frank, who's already kind of had the shot at it. It's been around for a while, older cat. Well, I mean, let's give the young gun a shot. Like, this is your offense. You call the plays. This is your team. You run the team. So,
major shout out to Eternal 252. Man, he might have had the quote of the day so far in this chat, man. He said this team don't complement each other. It's a bunch of strangers put in a room together.
In the sense of the players or the coaches? Or both?
I don't think these players are gonna play hard for Frank Reich.
No.
So that's already a red flag right there.
I think Twan, hold on, Twan, and you've said this a bunch. I feel like everybody on here has basically said this a bunch. Is that I think there's part of this is everything that happened with Wilkes and the fact that, and again, a lot. So there you go. A lot of you have touched on it, where it's just like a lot of these players said they wanted him. Go ahead.
A lot of those players walked out with him in their head, bro. They look. They don't look.
I believe it. I believe it now. I believe it. Look, and real quick, and I feel like. And I get it because, obviously we're watching, I'm sitting here watching the Niners game. We're all sitting here watching Wilkes, basically calling the number 2 defense in the NFL right now. I mean, probably number 1 now, really, after this week. Yep, running their defense for a 5-0 team that's looking like probably the NFC favorite again. If not, obviously them and Philly are going to battle it out. And a lot of these players wanted Wilkes and called it out that way. And, I'm sure that, after Tepper made his decision to go elsewhere, some of these players definitely felt a type of way. So between that plus just, again, I've been in these shoes before. Like it's tough to get behind a coach where it's like, if you just truly don't believe in his message. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, I wanted to play ball, but I'd be lying if I said I never had a coach that was just kind of like, You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here because I want to be here and I want to play, blah blah blah. Like, but you're not really motivating me too much. Like, you just don't do it for me. They could be
Elizabeth
looking at Frank. They could be looking at Frank like that right now.
Yeah. Elizabeth Lassiter said right after that, she said, "Attitude reflects leadership, man."
It does.
And the reason why I said what I said with the Ray got to it first. Well, I was gonna say with Wilkes is this: we didn't have a great record when Wilkes took over. we had a shitty ass record, but them dudes. But damn, like you remember, we was feeling the same way last year. But when Wilkes took over, we saw a spark in this team, bro. We saw a
So
spark.
I remember Claire. It was one of the first things Claire said when I think we went live right after that first game when Wilkes was calling it. I feel like I remember her being the first one to say, she's like, that just felt different. Like everything about the energy and everything about it felt different. And I can agree. I was like, I felt like we were watching a different team. Game one, like it was, and then it just carried over. Like, yeah, obviously at the overall, like we still weren't a very good team, but I think he brought the best out of what that team consisted of. So, and I think that said a lot to the type of coach he was. So then you give him a solid roster with some good coaching and some good play calling and this, that, and the third. And it's just like, I mean, clearly we're going to probably have a top 5 defense with him. And then on top of that, if we get the playmakers and this, that, and the third, it's just like, shit, as much as I wanted a young offensive-minded, coach, I mean, shit, maybe we should just went with Wilkes and see what happens.
You just got to, Ray. When we're talking about head coaches, we got to get away from that offense defense shit. You got to get the coach you got to get a head coach that's going to come into your team that's going to inspire his troops, bro. That's what the fucking offensive and defensive coordinator is for. The head coach is supposed to take all of that shit and work that shit like wizardry. He's supposed to be the guy that gets his coaches pumped up as well as his players, bro. Fuck that that defensive minded and that damn that offensive minded shit. It's cool for some people. It looks like it's that way when the team is winning. But Wilkes, although he's a defensive minded coach or whatever, I don't think he was doing the defense thing when we had him last year. He was doing the head coach thing. I didn't just see players inspired. I saw the other coaches stepping up their game. I saw James Camping over there high-fiving motherfuckers, bro, with his line or whatever. Those guys was ready to run through a fucking wall for that dude. And then Tepper said, nah, I'm going to let him walk, and I'm going to bring in my guy that I want to teach y'all how to whatever. And these guys is like, you just took our guy, man. We ain't going to play for him. His bullshit ass speeches. And then on the back of that, the last thing that you have to know, and this could be on your regular job, is somebody that's been put in charge of you and you found out they got fired from their last job. Now they trying to tell you like they know every fucking thing, and like you're a novice to shit, and it's just like, and Claire, you've heard me say this before. I don't bend no nothing when I say this. I mean it. I had this conversation with Ray before, man. I think we're getting to the point now where a lot of these African American players want to play for an African American coach.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
They are going to play much harder for an African American coach because they want to see these guys win. You're not going to tell me that Wilkes being an African American coach had nothing to do with that spark. They were tired of rule.
And for those of y'all who want to be assholes and jump in here and try to say, stop making it about race.
It's not about race. I ain't saying no racist.
I'm not. You know how people get. Sam Darnold wanted him. Bradley Bozeman wanted him.
They wanted that.
So before y'all start jumping and getting into it, stop making it about race. It has nothing to do with that. No, but listen. Either way, he inspired every single one of those young men.
He believes in me.
Yeah. What a world of difference that makes, regardless of his skin tone. You never even
seen that dude play that good.
Like that can make the world of difference between a QB who is literally just, I guess you could say, going through the motions versus you know, a QB that wants to actually try to succeed. And right now Bryce Young just looks like he's going through the motions. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Lord.
He is. Clay, let me read some of these comments, man. I want to keep the fans engaged and read their comments as well. Shout out to Mrs. A. Marshall. She said, if the quarterback is like he is and your coaches don't have a clue, then you'll be checked out too.
Yeah.
They checked out. Bro man said, we're preparing for a funeral this Sunday, bro. Eternal 252 said, this Sunday is going to be capital punishment.
Yeah.
Petey Quick in the building said, us Carolina fans are plexico birds. We shot ourselves in the leg, man. We thought we was getting something greener on the other side, man. And look. And all those fans, and see, and I really don't even think we really dove into the title of the show. It says, do the Panthers fans deserve better? Because a lot of Panthers fans, let's face it, man, they ran a lot of good players out of town. And I'm not going to say his name. Y'all know who the obvious person is. Because they thought the grass was greener on the other side. It's not. We've been a laughingstock since. I guarantee you would take him back right now in his prime with all the suits and the clothes that he wore and everything, and you wouldn't have shit to say about it. It's divided, man. The Panthers is divided black and white. It's divided old and young. This player and that player. We had so many Panthers fans that bit on this Bryce Young media shit and talk shit about CJ Stroud. Oh, he's stupid. He can't do the S2 test and blah blah blah. Well, how's that shit working out for us with Bryce Young smart ass? He don't look like he can calculate shit either.
Look, with that S2 test bullshit, look, ain't clear. We looked at some future, like some past S2 tests. You know how many Hall of Famers
baseball tests
are on there that had a really low, I mean a low ass score on that S2 test.
Tom Brady being one of them.
Damn.
Tom Brady, Terry freaking Bradshaw. Hall of Famer had a very low S2 score. Michael Vick, very low S2 score. Not in the Hall of Fame, but he's a great freaking player. Freaking who else? Who
Wait, Edge. Can I kill him? Can I kill him real quick? Can I kill him?
Go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead.
Here. Let me kill all y'all out there that want to make this S2 test out to be like, you know, it's the future of grading against what's going to be considered the best football players to come out of the draft in college and all that. Guess who has the highest score? I guess you could now say second highest score because Bryce Young has the highest. Guess who has the second highest score in history? Y'all are gonna laugh when I tell y'all who it is. Anybody have a guess?
Is it Kyle Wilson? Is it Wilson? Or Zach Wilson? Zach Wilson.
Nope.
Was it Fitz?
He's not. He doesn't. Who would you say?
Fitz.
Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick.
That motherfucker went to Harvard.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, so wait a second. I was like, I thought that was two different tests. Though. I thought this S2 test was something different than.
But it is considered the same thing. It is
gotcha,
almost the same test, same
so if
questions.
If you would have said Wonderlick, I definitely would have said Fitzpatrick from the jump. Because I was like, well, that was always the whole point. Because the dude went to Harvard and he's stupid smart. So like,
but the S2 test was originally given to baseball players.
Correct. But either way, it is still something that is only measuring cognitive aptitude and not your ability to play football.
So Claire, what you said is,
I don't know. I'll say the same thing all the time. I watch football games. I play football. Everything I want to know about you, I'm gonna watch on fucking tape. You can sit down and take a test all you fucking want and show me how book smart you are. That's great. At the end of the day, let me line you up with a playbook. Can you learn a playbook? Great. Do I need to help you a little bit? Great. But at the end of the day, how well do you run this fucking play? And how well do you understand this football play? That's all I need out of you. Like, that we are making something way too fucking difficult with these tests and shit. Like, I guess let me go off on a rant. Is the fucking combine bullshit, the test bullshit, the measurables, yada, yada, fucking yada. I'm sick and tired of it now. I'm at 35 and I've watched so many years of the draft process. I'm getting to the point where it's just like we have watched us and countless other teams just whiff on players because well, they this testing or blah 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 blah. It's just watch the fucking tape. They play well. Jerry Rice. Remember the whole thing with him is that his 40 time was trash, but his game speed, quote unquote, was great, and obviously he ran phenomenal routes and all this kind of shit. It's just like watch the damn tape, and if you watch this tape, legitimate scouts will find you, or they should find you. But then it's just you want to downgrade these kids with testing and shit. It's just I don't know. I guess I'll end it with this. I'm watching this kickoff. I don't think I see anybody out on that field with pen and paper right now. Yeah, not one. Not fucking one person out there has got a pen and paper. So what the fuck?
I think, and this is kind of to kind of echo Ray's rant over here. Does anyone remember what CJ Stroud said the moment all that shit blew up in his face? Does anyone remember what he said when he got up to the mic? The first words out of his mouth. I'm not a test taker. I'm a football player. Yeah. That's enough said right there. And it's true. And I've said it in the chat before. I've said it on Twitter. I think I've said it on this live. For any of y'all who has ever taken the SAT in high school, you could get a perfect score on that thing. Do you think that measures at all any success that you're going to have in college and or your career when you come out of college? No. Nope. That SAT score means nothing. All that does is show colleges that you have the academic aptitude to be able to take a test over a wide variety of subjects and that you have a basic understanding enough to be able to go to their school. And the higher test score you have, the higher the academic standards, the higher you meet the academic standards of some more prestigious schools. That's all that means. It is not a measure of college and or career success. So why in God's green earth would you allow an S2 score to rate the success of a football player coming out of college to the NFL?
Because they need players to be smart.
No, they don't actually. No, they don't. You know what they need? They need players who can play football. That's what they need.
True.
I don't know about y'all, and no disrespect to some of my teammates because I love each and every one of y'all over the years, but I played with some stupid motherfuckers, bro. So I don't even want to hear that shit.
Me too. I play with some.
I mean that with all respect. I really do. I know that probably sounds rude, but I really do mean it with respect. I played with some people that not all fucking there, but goddamn, they were some good football players. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. We probably all know a handful of people, or at least one person where it's just man, you are not all there, but holy shit. Between these lines, you know what the fuck you're doing. Well,
here's another example. Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder. Do y'all think they know how to read music? They don't know. They couldn't. They literally couldn't read music, but yet they're some of the best pianists and musicians of all time.
Let me read some of these comments. You, my boy Blue, said old ass white dudes, and look who we get. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, players are getting tired of that shit, man. Caleb Dixon said, considering the amount of injuries the defense has, that they're overperforming, man. 704 Chad said, Twine's right. That's what a head coach is. Elizabeth Lasser, facts. Wilkes inspired the whole team. The whole team, bro. We got a Saints fan up in here. Who that dude and me said, look, Dan Campbell. Jeff R is back with a vengeance. Title says we deserve better. I don't know about that, especially the ones that wanted us to tank and get rid of Wilkes. I tell people it's hard to win in the NFL. A win is a win. Take it when you can. Thank you, Jeff R. He absolutely followed that title and for what it was intended to be, bro.
I mean, he's right, though.
The Panthers fans deserve better. Or should we get spanked on the ass?
You get what you asked for.
Let me finish, right? Or should we get spanked on the ass for another couple of years until we learn our lesson?
Man, go ahead and put it for another couple of years, man. Because I don't see a championship team with this offense.
We ain't gonna learn. We ain't gonna learn unless we keep getting our ass dusted. We ain't gonna learn.
Nope.
Shout out Flame for Jesus said, I totally agree, Twine. Carolina in the house, there was absolutely no reason to get rid of Wilkes. None at all, man.
No.
None at all.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, there was. Tepper won the offensive minded guy. This is what he wanted.
Bullshit.
0-5. 0-5. Chad, I said it. He said, "Facts. It was a S2 baseball players, bro." Hey, with the way, and you know what? A lot of you motherfuckers that wanted Bryce Young instead of CJ Stroud, y'all didn't even know what a fucking S2 test was.
Until
Y'all was out
all
here
that
bragging
information
about
came out.
Bryce Young's S2 test, and y'all didn't even know what an S2 test was. Any reason to get that little motherfucker over here, bro? You, my boy Blue said, as good as a good test taker, I can attest to that. Jeff R said, "Facts, Claire." Bro man said, "Preach, Claire." Charlotte Movie File said, "Twine killing me with that bag, bro."
That's not Twan, it's Tony.
It's Tony,
It's
man.
Tony, man.
It's Tony.
It's Tony, man.
Backhead Tony. He'll be back in a minute. He'll be back. He eating lunch right now.
Oh, he eating lunch. Was he eating some Harris Teeter?
Yeah. You got his Harris Teeter fit on today. Hey, Shy said, Caleb said, "Shy, I know I deserve better." You know who deserves better? It's not every Carolina Panthers fan. I'm gonna tell y'all who deserves better. It's the Carolina Panthers fans that spends their hard-earned money on these tickets and go to games and buy up all the concessions there and is loyal to this team. People like Claire and Edge, bro. They frequent games often.
Not this year.
You got to get out there, and I'm talking about last year, buying all that food and shit. Then you got to park. That can easily run you $500 in a day.
Yep.
The people that's constantly buying jerseys and paraphernalia, constantly
memorabilia.
Yo, it kills me. It kills me every time he says that, bro. I die laughing every time he says that. Paraphernalia would be like if I got pulled over and the cops was getting me, bro. Memorabilia.
We know what you mean.
I know what you, and obviously I know what you mean, but it trips me out every time because hey, yo, Claire, yo, Claire, every time he says that, I pat down my pockets, bro.
My bad.
I hear paraphernalia. I'm like, oh shit, oh shit.
John said paraphernalia.
Oh shit! I have flashbacks to being 17. Is that a weed seed? No, 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 it's not. No, you may not search my car.
Shout out to Adeas Aubrey. He said, "I put my 2 weeks notice after 2 weeks with this team. It's disgusting to watch, bro."
You're not wrong.
Bruh.
Golly.
Man, if you got to put your 2 weeks notice in for a team that you used to root for, bro, that should tell you something, man.
They aren't even paying you. You owe them no loyalty if that's the case.
I know. That's
damn. Shit.
And do what Caleb Dixon said. He said, "Man, like, share, and subscribe."
If you like the cynicism.
Claire, do the Carolina Panthers fans, do we deserve better? Or should we get our ass whipped? Should we take the ass whipping?
Do I need to separate the fan groups, or should I just say as a collective?
Nah, I'm talking about the ones that like to run their fucking mouth. They don't go to no game. They don't go to no games. They don't spend no money.
So
but they want to pick players, and they want to tell you who your quarterback should be and who your coach should be and all this other shit. And they want to fire motherfuckers out there if they have any bad moment, or they don't want motherfuckers on the team no more because of the clothes that they wear to games and shit like that. Dumb shit.
So as someone who, I mean, even though we don't live as close to the stadium as we used to, as someone who would probably go to, geez, I mean, I could go. There was times where I was going to 3 to 5 Panthers games a year, and that was even before I met Edge, and we were still going to about that many every year. But I'm here to tell you right now, I've spent money on games that we played amazing in and won. I've also watched games where our team played horribly and we still just happened to win. I've also seen games. My favorite of all time was with the Vikings, not this year, but last year. And before Wilkes took over, and old boy under center, Sam Darnold, decided to call back-to-back timeouts. I've watched that shit in firsthand. I've watched teams take over our home stadium.
She said, "Oh boy."
Sammy, everybody was calling him Cam Darnold, Sammy D,
Oh,
all
that was
these
me,
things.
man.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah, man. I called him Cam Darnold.
Sam Newton.
Hey, you went 3-0, man.
Cam Darnold and Sam Newton. I heard it all. I've been in the stadium, in our home stadium, where it looks like I'm one of the few people wearing our colors and everyone else is the visiting team. And I've also seen vice versa, where we just absolutely chase everybody out. My favorite game was probably when we played the Browns last year, because that place was filled and loud. It was the loudest and most full I've ever seen that stadium.
Shit.
So
I was there for the NFC Championship game when we beat the dog shit out of the Cardinals. Bro,
I was
that
not
was
there for that, but
that will forever be one of my most just up there best football experiences ever. Just obviously Panthers, but just football period. 'Cause I've been to other football games and shit like that, other NFL stadiums. But man, being at the bank, fucking there for NFC Championship game, watching Cam and Luke and just everybody just beat the dog shit out of the Cardinals in that cold ass weather too, bro. Oh man. Oh, I'll never forget that game, bro.
It's all right. It's all right.
So,
I remember a time before I even went to games. Look, during that 2015 season, as a fan on a freaking deployment, staying up to about 3 or 4 in the morning just to watch games and dogging the hell out of all my guys, yelling, screaming all up and down the ship. Man, when we played against Dallas, when we played against the Cowboys, and Luke Kuechly caught that interception, and Stephon Tony Romo, I got in my boy's face. I'm like, Cowboy, what? Boy, get your ass out of here. I ran off people so many damn times, it wasn't even funny.
Yeah, you can't do that now.
People hate me. I swear, that was probably the best year of my life as a fan. Just running people out, just running people out. Leave, get out. This is my house. This is my show. Get the fuck out. I don't give a damn. And you know what? I enjoyed every second, every minute of it. Best part of my fandom.
Yep, and you can't do that anymore. You'll just get egg on your face.
I can't do that no more.
So here's the bottom line to me leading up with all that. If you're spending your hard-earned money on any team and your team is playing like this and has been playing like this, not being able to pull off a winning season in a while, constantly making poor decisions on staffing, the draft, letting go of players that held value just because, either they wanted too much money, they did something to, piss you off, and they had to make an example out of said player. There's so many players that we undervalued to save money because we thought we could just get by. And that's what I'm so sick and tired of, is team just trying to get by with certain people, but yet you're letting other players go. And I'm not talking about CMC and DJ. I'm talking about Gilly. I'm talking about Hassan Reddick. I'm talking about Bradbury. There's a lot of people I'm talking about, more than just the two recent. So my biggest thing is, do Panthers fans deserve better? Absolutely. That shouldn't even be hard to say. The only ones who I feel like who don't deserve better, and I've been called out by these people even today on Twitter. Fan however you want to fan, y'all, and stop being the fan that has to, to me, the moment you start, and I put this on Twitter too, the name on the front of the jersey is more important than the name on the back. So stop worrying about who likes who on this team. I don't care if you love Bryce Young and I don't. That's cool. That's your opinion. But you guys are throwing people up and plastering them on the walls to be, the most hatinous, awful people. Stop. If someone is, and I don't love him. I want him to succeed, but right now, do I have any love for him? No. I support him because at this point, we're not trading him. He's here. And I will admit, with the stats I've seen just of his outside of the game and how the game looked, his stats have shown improvement. There are still a lot of bad decisions being made, not only by him, but the coaching staff, the plays being called, the players. There's just a lot that is going on that is not helping this whole team. Bryce Young, like it or not, Bryce Young fans, he is a part of that. He is. It can't be everyone else's fault when it's awful. When it's awful, it can't be everybody else's fault, but not Bryce's. But when everything starts looking better, it can't be all because of Bryce, and then no one else gets any of the credit. This is starting to sound like a Tom Brady-esque kind of thing, where when the team looks great, oh, it's because they had Tom Brady. When it's awful, oh, it's because the defense. Oh, it's because the receivers. Oh, it's because the O-line. Oh, it's because of Stop. That's how y'all are starting to sound.
Bro. Hey, look.
Oh, no. I'm
go
done.
off. Go off.
Hold tight. We got somebody special that's trying to come up into the show now, man. Let's give him a warm welcome. Music is in, man. Y'all say hello for the first time, man, to Ideas Aubrey. What's going on, bro?
What's good, everybody?
How you feeling, bro?
I've been doing good. We be talking about these sorry-ass Panthers.
Let's talk about it, bro.
We're going to talk about these sorry-ass Panthers.
That's what we're talking about.
Yo, Twan John, man, I've been watching all the Panther content for the last probably 3 years. I've been a fan for 18 years. I've been watching these cats since I was a kid. Ever since these guys went to face the Patriots, I fell in love with this team with Jake Dillon, Musa Muhammad, Julius Papers, all those legends. These 5 years is the most hateful 5 years I cannot stand. From the Mad Rule.
Man, I hear those names and that just sounds like an eternity ago. Oh, man.
Yes. And yes. You know, this is probably my first time I finally got to speak about these motherfuckers. I don't know if I can cuss on here, but oh well.
No, man, you got the for it. What you want, man.
All right, good. Thank you. I don't want to demonetize your YouTube channel, man. But you know what, man? I checked out of week 2. I told my brother, because he's a Falcons fan. I said, kudos for that win. But if we do lose to the Saints, I'm done. I just can't. And that game told me, this is ridiculous. We picked a little short little bastard. He's 5'10", weigh 200 pounds. You have all these opportunities to get quarterback. And you went for this short, wannabe Russell Wilson looking motherfucker? This dude was born. This dude is a Boy Scout. I need dog. I need a CJ. I've been watching CJ since Ohio State. I'm a big Ohio State fan. You have the quarterback right there. Oh, an S2 test. Oh, who cares? Like Quan said, you guys didn't know what the S2 test was when you guys saw this stuff. But CJ was right there. And I'm just like, we went for the midget who can't see behind the offensive line. And we got this Frank Reich, this all-star, amazing black. We're gonna change the coach. No, David Tepper, you killing Charlotte. And I'm talking you killing Charlotte right now.
He going in. Let him go in.
You killing Charlotte. This is not how you build a team. And I'm from Los Angeles. You know, I'm from Cali. You know, I'll be repping this team. And like this division is the weakest cupcake division. And we can conquer it. Right. But you don't. You have Steve Wilkes. And when that boy went in that office and said, protect the bank, I'm like, yo, that's the coach we need. That's the coach right there. Protect the bank. That's better than saying keep pounding.
Hey, yo, how many people we had come on the show that wanted to come on here and just get their fucking frustrations off?
Oh, bro, man. It's not even frustration. It's not even frustration, man. It's comedy hour. It's comedy hour Sunday. I can wake up 10 o'clock in the morning, make me a cup of breakfast, drink me some coffee, and just, hey, yo, this is comedy hour because the next game is Miami. And Miami's about to put an 82 piece on our asses. And I'm like, you know what? I'm about to turn the channel. I'm about to turn the channel and watch me a Houston Texans game because I cannot watch this. I will see you guys in the next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, wherever you guys can get your shit together because you can't build this right now. We don't have no good deep threats. No good wide receivers. You got 4 tight ends, but you don't know how to unify this. You got Miles Sanders, who came from a good Super Bowl team, to this pressing looking shit right here. And we got all these Panther fans that say, "Oh, be patient, be patient." How long can we be patient? Because Cleveland Browns is that's what I'm looking at. Twan's putting paper bags over his head from Chick-fil-A. You got. I don't want to call out. I don't want to call out everybody y'all in the Panther community. You got. Yeah. Oh yeah. We got. Yeah. We're gonna win 10 games. Oh yeah, 10 games. 10 games. Come on, brother. You got my brother Big Cat over there trying to like what the even Big Cat checked out. Rashawn and Davis, like, what the hell is this? You got Cody Lax and C3, like, what the hell is this? You got all these Panther fans content here. I feel bad for Sheeny Quick. I said, Sheeny, you might need to put your 2 weeks in, because there's no point covering this shit. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous to watch. This is ridiculous.
Nah, go off, bro. Shit.
Let him go.
Hey, yo, this motherfucker's spitting right now.
I'm a poet.
This motherfucker's spitting right now, yo.
I'm a spoken word poet. It's just the passion coming
Spitting
out
hard.
of me now.
Yes, hold on. Okay. Go back in, bro.
Dude, this is like, honestly, it's like how much can you guys keep this up? How much coverage? How much value you guys got for this team? Because it seems like they don't give us nothing back.
They don't.
They don't. You got Pat Coltrane looking like, what is this? What is this? What you guys think, baby? What you guys need to do in Charlotte? You need a protest. You need to do a rally. Where is the way can we get this team to a winning culture? Because if Bryce is the guy, if Bryce is this elite, he's intelligent, he can read, bro. That's like playing Madden, bro. I can play Madden with you, but damn well I would trade my first round pick, get my pick back, and go give me a real elite quarterback.
Get him.
You got Chicago Bears. You traded Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore. You guys love trading your valuable players like Brian. You want to trade Brian Burns? For what? For more garbage players to come out here and just get an audition and go right back to another team? You have Patty Cake.
You got to get Temper something. You got to get Temper.
Oh yeah.
Temper.
Oh my God, Temper, bro. Temper just a retarded owner. Temper had no business being in Charlotte. As you guys live in Charlotte, you need to be start knocking on people's doors,
right?
Because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I don't know what you guys do in Charlotte, but if you need to start writing like GoFundMe's, letters, something to get your guys pointing cards, because you could deserve better. We deserve better. Win or lose, but 0-5. You excuse me again before we get back on Frank Hill from Keenan Hill. You want to go get Matt Rule, Joe Brady, and a bunch of other misfits. Went to go get Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Green Eggs and Ham. I throw picks to another team. Patty Cake Mayfield.
Green Eggs and Ham. Yes.
PJ Walker. And this is and you just showed us mediocrity. Then you get a brother like Steve Wilkes, who wanted a winning culture, change the dynasty just a little bit. Then after that, you trade DJ Moore to the Bears to get their first round pick. You went all to this NFL scouts. You went to go get Frank Reich because he was the very first quarterback. He was in the Panthers. Whoopie, God bless you. But what did he do in Indianapolis? He started losing. Then they fired his white ass.
Look, Isaiah's been waiting to get this off.
Brother. No, I needed to pick my choice. I needed to know what was the best podcast to go to. What was the best podcast to go to? Because I didn't want to go to C3 because C3 is a lot going on in that free fall. I can go to Q, but where is the best opportunity? I can just like, hey, you know what? Let ideas just dump in and just talk some shit about some Panthers because it's ridiculous. Then you went for a 3-4. That 3-4 defense do not freaking work. Please. We got no one defense.
Go back to the 4-3, bro.
Yeah, back to that 4-3, 3-3-5. Mix in something. This is the NFL. Like Cam said, it should not be that easy to quarterback. Something need to change. You need to fire Scott. Do something with this owner. I think it started with Scott Fitterer. Scott got the role. You got to do something with this brother. You got to do something.
It starts higher than that.
Well, okay. If it starts higher, when
it starts with Tepper.
It started with Tepper because Tepper wanted to win. He wanted something now.
But Black Cat, look, if you're watching, support them dudes over there. Black Cat.
I watch all those guys. Black Cat, C3, all of them.
They're raising money to try to get a billboard put up in Charlotte, man. To show the fans discuss with this team. I hope they're able to do it, man. You know what I'm saying?
I hope you guys need to do it, but you need to get on your knees to pray to Jesus because this is about to get really ugly.
Well, we got Flame for Jesus in here. He said, I wasn't going to a game until we changed coaches. Then the draft happened, and I refused to go to a game till to the GMs now. I can watch them. I can't watch. I think he said I can't watch them lose.
I can't watch them lose. I'm with this guy here, Flaming Jesus. I'm with you. You after week 2, I was like, you know what? I've got to check out. And the best thing about when they put in Annie was playing, he was throwing dots. He could have won that game in Seattle. But that was. I think you should start with the white man. Start with the white man because Bryce, bro, you embarrassing me right now. You embarrassed that goddamn. You came from all this winning culture. Shit, bro. I say you guys had CJ right there.
I'm gonna give Marshall. She said she put her money in today towards the billboard, man. So make sure y'all help those fellas out there, man. The Black Panther podcast, man. They're trying to make it happen, man. Fans are this shit.
Fans are done. You guys
they sick of this shit, bro. Like this is bad, bro. This is really fucking bad, bro.
This is bad to watch, and you know what? You cannot be this optimistic no more. You can't say, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be a turnaround. We're gonna fall." Like, nah, bro. The game stop at week 2. And it's going to get really ugly.
Are you still out in California?
Yeah, I'm in Los Angeles.
Okay, how did you become a Panthers fan?
Like I said, I started watching them. I was a kid. And when they went to when they faced the Patriots in the Super Bowl, it was 2007. And you know that was the Jake Maloney year. And after that, I just started following with these guys. And, you know, we had a good team going on. Then that Cam Newton, then that 2015 that everybody always talked about. But it was always we should build the dynasty better, and better. But Jesus, this is
it's bad, man.
It's bad, and I think it's that Matt. You know what? The Matt Rule just.
Yeah, Matt Rule is looking better than Frank.
My dad told me this to me. He always told me he's a big 49ers fan. He said when those Niners back in the day was not good, he said, hell, I just watch the Patriots. And that's when I'm feeling, I'm about to say, fuck it, I'm about to just go watch me a Houston Texans game, anything. Because I need to enjoy my Sunday, but watching this is depressing, man. I don't want to be depressed on a Sunday. That's the shit. Who wants to be depressed to watch these niggas get their asses whooped? You know,
straight up. My Sundays were a lot better over the summer. So far, these fall Sundays have been fucking me up.
No, bro, you have to just like, hey, you know what? You gotta catch these guys. You gotta catch these dudes on the flip side. They say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna watch me maybe a Dolphins game, a Houston game, anything than these damn Panthers. When I saw what Bryce Young doing, I said, you know what? They said, oh, he's doing good. He's improving. Improving what? Only time he get cooking when the game was over. That's it. That's the only time he start cooking when the game is over. When the defense don't give a shit no more.
Yeah, that's when he started working was when Detroit put their second team in.
Yeah, that was it.
Celebrating and shit.
That was it. And then they would just say, "Hey, forget it. That we could just gonna let them." The game was already wrapped. The season's already wrapped when we saw the quote vanilla offense in the preseason. I said, Frank, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, Ray. Do y'all remember when Prime said he told all the teams, he said, y'all better get me now.
Yep.
Right. That's what I said on the show. I told y'all that because this is the worst he's gonna be, and I agree. This is the worst he's gonna be.
Okay.
They said literally the phone at the scholarship office has been ringing nonstop, and still today continues to do so.
Got you though, but listen, could you take the Carolina Panthers serious if they told motherfuckers that right now? If they say y'all better catch us now.
Hell no.
Man, that's like the biggest joke ever. Yo.
No.
Yeah,
you guys gotta catch me now. Yeah, we're gonna catch you.
Yeah, that's so like that would be the equivalent of like the little brother saying that to the big brother, and the big brother kind of looking down and smiling and like giving dude a little nuggie and be like, all right, buddy, you got it.
We're gonna catch you now.
Yeah.
This division ain't yours no more. It was yours and maybe some good in your glory years, but now right now with this regime we got here, come on, man. If I was Frank Reich, just get the playbook to Thomas Brown, put in the white man, and let's play some ball, man. Because I don't want to see no more Bryce. This dude ain't worse than Tua's ass, and Tua's balling right now.
I know the Panthers are not interested in winning right now, bro. Because if they really wanted to put the best team on the field, the best possibility to win, then Claire, tell me who would be quarterbacking that?
Matt Corral?
Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton. There you go. The white man.
I was laughing because I was about to just to be funny. I was gonna be like Josh McCown because I think it might look even better.
Shit, Claire, you can go get Matt Corral to press ass and help this team out.
I mean, at the end of the day, he probably understands the playbook better than any quarterback on the roster right now.
Y'all hold tight, man. I got to bring my boy up in here, man. This is my ace over here, man. Y'all go ahead, man, and start putting and jumping up and dancing and doing your thing. My boy, Kendall the GOAT. Like
oh, snap, Kendall.
Kendall, what's up?
Kendall's up in here.
What's good? What's good, y'all? What's good?
What's good?
I seen y'all was live. Hey, did y'all talk about Hayden Hurst? Did y'all talk about that?
Briefly,
briefly, bro.
I brought him up because he pretty much was calling people out without calling people out.
My God! Oh my goodness! Is the locker room lost?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently, so is Frank Reich because he forgot that Terrace Marshall's on this team and
oh my God!
I ain't even want to speak on that.
Don't even try, bro. Don't even hurt yourself.
Golly.
Don't even hurt yourself on that one,
Frank
man.
see now, man. Did y'all check him for all-timers? What the fuck, bro?
I mean, he openly admitted, that's my fault. We kind of just didn't put him in, and he pretty much almost said we just kind of forgot to put him in.
Frank was on the alcohol. Frank was on the alcohol. Frank is stressing out. Frank is stressing in Charlotte right now. He's stressing.
In case y'all missed it the first time,
y'all.
We'll go again.
At the end of the day, 0-5, the record. I don't care. Just gotta go back to work. I'm starting to be more vocal. Like I said, I don't care who we're playing. I don't care what our record is. I just want to see guys compete.
Thank you.
Trying to preach it, guys. I still have stuff to clean up myself, but I think in my 6 years in the NFL, it's never been a lack of effort. It's just like I said, I don't care 0-5, 5-0. Like I'm gonna go out there and compete. So I just expect the same out of everybody else.
Is this a lack of effort?
No, it's just like I said, cleaning up details, just getting stuff going. When stuff doesn't go your way as far as like schematics.
And I don't know if y'all can hear it, but somebody in the back playing fucking ping pong. Why this
they always
playing ping pong. They ain't got shit to do.
These motherfuckers playing games while we losing.
Well, they ain't got shit to do no more than play some ping pong shit. This season's a wrap. They playing dominoes.
Man.
They playing dominoes and ping pong, man. They don't give a fuck about this team no more.
Plays don't look great. I mean, you can still put effort on tape, and I think that's the message that we're trying to send is just effort.
Damn, bro. He said,
you think this shit would be going down with like Thomas Davis on the fucking team? Luke Kuechly on the
hell
team.
no,
I don't know.
hell
Like,
no.
Thomas
you know
and
what I'm saying? Like
Davis.
Cam Newton. You think that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nope.
I just 0 and 5, and we're just chilling. Like everything's chill. Like we 5-0. Like nope.
Real, you saying real captains, Ray? You saying real people that earn that C on their chest, right? That's what you talking about.
Legitimate leaders of
Yeah.
men. Yes, I would expect
We don't have
to
that type of leadership here.
to like. I would walk right up to that table, grab the ball, smash that shit, probably put my foot through the ping pong table, and be like, "What the fuck are we doing right now? We're 0-5. We're sitting here playing fucking ping pong.
Like, they playing
kidding me right now?
dominoes, and
Are you
ping
kidding?
pong.
I'd have spazzed out. Like, so maybe I wouldn't be the greatest of leaders because I would go up to these guys and be like, "What the fuck are we doing right now?" And I would break that shit and be like, "Get the fuck in your playbook. I don't know. Get in the fucking film room. Go lift. Go do fucking something to fix this shit." Because I tell you right now, this ping pong ain't fixing a fucking thing.
They playing
Do something else. Do something.
I'm with
They playing spades next.
You go in there and flip that goddamn ping pong table over and don't apologize for it. Don't apologize for it like Brian Burns apologized for throwing his helmet. Don't apologize for that shit.
I said that earlier. I said he didn't need to apologize for that
No,
shit.
I wouldn't apologize
Don't apologize.
for that.
Fuck that. Yeah, I threw my helmet. Yeah, I was frustrated that what did I do? Nick whatever his name is, a goddamn second rate defensive tackle jumped outside. He shouldn't have been out there any fucking way.
Oh, Nick Thurman?
Yeah, Nick Thurman jumped outside. When they holler earmuffs. Anybody know what that means? Don't listen, watch the ball.
It's no discipline, man. These guys are just messing up every time. It's no discipline. You got Inquano right here. He getting freaking offsides and stuff. Offensive line ain't doing nothing. Miles Sanders, he don't want to be here. My boy don't want to be. I'm just here for a check. And man, just give me pay me out.
You seen the look
Pay
on
me out.
the sideline yesterday. I mean, but the thing is, shit, he out here fumbling too. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's fumbling.
Sanders
Frank,
can't do that, man. Hey,
Well,
listen,
he
man, I
fumbling.
got Kendall in here, man. Kendall, tell everybody about the billboard.
Man, I don't want to hear shit. Fucking Miles Sanders got me like 0.2 points of fantasy, bro. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me, Smalls.
Kendall, let them know about the billboard, man.
Oh man, yeah, we trying to, man. Black Cat Panther podcast. Go over there, go in the descriptions. We got a GoFundMe up, man. We trying to put up a billboard to let motherfuckers know that, hey, enough's enough. We tired of this. The mediocrity just will not stand. We got to do something, man. Like, we asking people, hey, don't go to game. Put the paper bag over your head. I see into this. Hey, like Twan got on. Put the paper bag. Do something to embarrass this organization to where they have to say, God, the fans have done checked out.
Just don't go to these fucking games.
Yeah, don't go to these games. Don't buy no more jerseys. Anything that you can do to let them know we trying to put up a billboard, man, right there somewhere around Bank of America Stadium. And we got a GoFundMe going. If you $1, whatever you can give, please donate to it. We're gonna put a couple of examples of what we're gonna put. Let everybody vote on it once we get the money about right. You know, and like I said, it's gonna be a billboard, a banner. It's gonna be something, man. We're working on it. We're getting some prices, but I mean, that's something we getting ready to try to do. We got to do something, y'all.
Don't spend another fucking dollar. Hey, look, go buy you one of these right here. Go buy you one of these.
That's Tony, by the way, everybody.
My man got the Trader Joe's bag on. God damn it. That's how bad this team is. You got to go get these paper bags. Jesus Christ. Decades, man. Decades.
Hey, Tony, you back, man. Hey, yo, Tony, yo, how was your lunch, bro? How was your lunch?
Look, hey, bro. I'm not associate. Hey, look, man. It's fuck the Panthers all the time over here.
All day, every day, man, Tony.
I just come on this show to hate. You know,
that's all you can do. Hate, put some little some negativity, because these niggas ain't even cooking.
Oh,
these
hey,
guys
Twan,
ain't
you
even
back,
cooking,
man. What's up, Twan? How you doing?
Yeah, man. That boy out of control, bro. That boy out of control.
Man, you have to be, bro. You got to put the
Can't do
paper
nothing with
bag.
Tony, man.
You got to put a paper bag, man.
Can't do nothing with Bagman Tony, bro.
The NFC, man, we could just give it to the Tampa Bay and the Saints because Panthers ain't gonna be doing nothing for quite time.
Hey, Kendall, I got a good idea for you, though.
What's that, there, bro?
I'm putting my idea out there now. On that billboard, man, put a bunch of Panthers fans with paper bags on their head. And say what that bitch read like this. If you wake up Sunday and you feel like wasting your money and your time, then you go buy a ticket and go to the Carolina Panthers game.
Man, I feel bad for you guys in Charlotte. You got to buy tickets to go watch the losing ass team.
I mean, you don't have to.
Not just
shit, boy. Hey, like I said, I put my 2-week notice in, man. I checked out. I see you.
Not just a ticket. One of the highest tickets in the league.
The third highest ticket.
Wait, time out. Go the highest ticket.
The third highest ticket price.
We got third highest tickets. You don't want to know.
Oh, these Nick blows.
I mean, it changes. It changes every week. But I mean, the ticket, the price averages. What was it, Twan? It was like over over $100.
I want them to see the shit. I don't want them to take my money.
Yeah, go for it. That shit was
man, I
stopped.
Now listen, we got the motherfucking look. We got them raggedy ass Texans fans already infiltrating over here.
Though.
We ain't hear shit from their ass when they was.
Hey man, them Texans fans, they hype. They got that quarterback. They got D'Amico Ryan. They about to tap. They ready to tap our asses.
These motherfuckers ain't never beat us, but yeah,
they about to beat us on that day.
It is what it is.
It's what it is. If God hope if the Panthers win that game, that means Jesus on their side.
Texans took my quarterback and my wide receiver. Lord.
Me and Q was on the phone earlier, man, looking at some mock drafts. It's a damn shame. Week 5, you already looking at
mock drafts. I think that's the best entertainment. That's the best entertainment, bro.
Wow.
It's time. It's mock draft season. Everybody get your pen and papers.
Damn.
It's mock draft already. We in week 5. It's time for the mock draft. Damn, they burn my soul.
Shout out to the new guy in the chat, man. Shout out to Daphne Offerman. He said, good thing Panthers didn't draft Richardson. He's in an injury nightmare.
Oh, man.
Now he is.
He needs to stop playing like Cam Newton, man. That's all I need. Anthony Winchell needed to stop playing that hero ball. Just play out, bro. He gonna be okay.
And Dabney, he said, why did they hire Frank Reich to start with?
We could get into that.
We can get into that.
We could get into that.
Because he was the first quarterback. He was the yes man. If you want to know,
watch my show when I talk about coaches that we were looking at. Go watch that show on a word edgewise off this platform, and that will explain the whole coaching thing of why we went where we went.
I'm here to tell you. I know, but I'm here to tell you. There's a lot more to it than what it was on Edge's show. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh yeah, there is. But that right there is just like the base. That's the base.
Yeah, so you just scratched it. You just scratched the surface.
I was gonna say.
I know there's a lot more to it. I know there's a lot.
Oh Lord, $500.
She said she already just spent almost $500 for the Houston game, bro.
Hey, are you rooting for Houston? You better be rooting for Houston.
If
you spend $500 for that Panthers game, you better be rooting for Houston. Sure, that's what I would done. I'll come with a Houston jersey instead of a Panthers jersey. Fuck that shit.
Tim, I love Tim. Oh my God. Yes, Tim, do it. Do it, Tim.
Plaster that stuff everywhere, man.
I got free tickets to the Vikings game last week. If I get free ones again, I'm wearing a bag that says I wanted CJ.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Hey man, that's what we should start doing as Panthers fans. Don't win it for them teams.
Pull them bags out, bro. Pull them bags out.
Tim, I hope I hope you know self-defense or martial arts because you might end up in a fight over there.
That's okay, bro. Just make sure you just, hey, bro. Listen, the Panthers got much to lose.
All right, man. So let's check out these tickets.
I don't even want.
Oh,
man,
Jesus.
I want to know. I really want to know how much these tickets cost because I don't even live in Charlotte.
You put that bag on, you will get on TV.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You on
They'll
TV,
find
bro.
you. They'll find you, even if you're way up in the 500s. They'll find you.
They
I
find you
promise.
with that bag on. Oh man.
Shit, they probably won't even let you in the damn stadium. They'll probably confiscate those bags. They'll probably won't even allow it.
You know, David Tepper would get mad.
That's what I'm saying. Tepper is too proud of a man. Yeah, Tepper will be looking around with those binoculars, be like, remove him, remove her.
No, he'll throw the whole. He's violating the fans' code of conduct. We can't have anything offensive.
Well, with my eyes and my heart, it's defensive watching this garbage.
Oh, it's so true.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so these are the available tickets in that game. The closest that you can get to it is $190 a ticket.
Bump that.
Damn. It's worth it just to watch CJ whip some
look,
ass.
listen. Plus fees. Plus fees. I'm taking a look at another one. That shit is $380.
Oh shit.
A ticket.
How much is the bootleg tickets?
Yeah, but see, you're looking at it on the Panthers website and shit, ain't?
Yeah.
For two
I'd be, not to be a dick, but nobody really uses that shit. So everybody be using StubHub or Ticketmaster.
Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster, the resale.
Ticketmaster.
We are talking about what Tepper is charging on his.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, Ray, y'all have to look at it as this is look at it as the same garment that you would get in Marshalls or Ross or anywhere. Consignment is obviously going to be cheaper because they got it, wholesale or whatever than the actual, MSRP. We're talking about what Tepper is charging for these tickets before they get, brought down to the point of someone reselling them on Vivid Seats.
So this is me pulling up the Jaguar, getting my car new as opposed to the fucking old joint I'm driving around right now. Got you. All
right.
It's just the name sounds nice until you see it.
Yeah.
This is a nosebleed seat. This is in the 500 section.
Shit.
$80.
Damn.
How much?
Damn.
How much for a nosebleed? Antoine. How much?
Hold on.
That's wild.
180.
180.
Fuck that.
Can I get a discount? Can I get a discount on losing season?
No.
Oh, can I get at least a 20% discount?
Can I get in there for free if I try to claim a lawsuit for irreparable emotional damage from can I get compensation?
Not Claire. Can I claim disability on my anxiety and my depression?
Yeah.
Listen, let me show you guys the section. So listen. If you want to sit in this section, right? If you want to sit in this section, if you want a center seat in the second portion, I think that's the silver level. The silver level. Are y'all able to see this?
Silver is club.
No, we're not able to see nothing.
Silver's considered club.
Oh shit! It took it off.
The middle section is like the twos and the threes.
Man.
Yeah, y'all got to see this shit.
I don't want to.
Yeah,
you are, Twan, if you do that, you are literally going to make my wallet hop off my nightstand and run away. Stop.
My wallet's been gone.
I stopped supporting.
If you want to sit here, it is $485 a ticket.
Man, I better buy me some groceries.
If you want to bring a lady with you, that's going to be damn near $1,000. If you want to sit here.
I'll buy me some groceries.
Add you some food and a couple of beers, and there's a mortgage. I'm good.
No, I'm good.
Damn right.
I'm good. I'm good. Don't win some games, and you got my attention.
No,
Now I'm
listen.
good.
To see a team that has not won a game yet,
Nothing.
I pass.
I know a team has been a losing season for 5 years. I would pass. Are you kidding me?
David Tepper pipping the shit out y'all.
I was about to
He's
say,
pimping.
speaking of David Tepper's the one that also controls this. He is 29, and I think he's 29 and 58 or 59 as an owner for wins and losses. And that's the guy who's setting y'all's prices. And that includes beer, that includes food, that includes merch, that includes ticket prices.
And we supporting this crap.
And we're just lining his pockets.
Wow. This is why the show is called Do the Fans Deserve Better?
Wow, this is
y'all out here buying his tickets. The
this is bad.
The motherfucker is asking us after every Sunday morning, where's my fucking money? And we the $2 hosts. Every Sunday morning he's saying, where's my fucking money? If we ain't got it, he gonna burn us with a clothes hanger or some shit.
And
get your ass out there and get my money.
And remind yourselves of this. This is the same guy who, until he screwed it up for Rock Hill and that whole mess that went down with trying to get that practice facility down there. This is the same guy who, on the opening media day, when he announced that was the plan, it was to construct that, he went on live TV and stated, I expect that there's going to be help from the community to bring this here, which that's his nice way of saying, y'all are going to help me pay for this shit one way or the other. He said, it's not all coming from me. That's essentially what he's saying without coming out and saying it. Y'all got to learn to read between the lines with some of these things. That was his way of saying taxes are going to be helping me with this, and y'all can expect those taxes to be raised to help pay for it.
Yay! Shout out to Panther Pickle. Panther Pickle got a bag on his head on his icon on Twitter.
You get that? See, I'm telling you, that
Break
paper
them
bag.
bags out, bro.
Get the bags out, man. Get the bags. Get the brooms. Get the brooms too, man. This is gonna get ugly.
Yeah.
Twan, I forgot to tell you. So I did a little bit more research on Nick Saban.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we hate hearing Frank Reich talk about the process? That's becoming the thing now. It's called trusting the process.
Yeah, so we Philly did. We the 76.
Guess who uses the same slogan upon his recruitment and talking about his coaching at Alabama? Nick Saban. He uses trusting the process. Isn't that a little ironic?
A little bit.
A little bit. And yet we got that quarterback from Alabama. A little interesting.
Should have got.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'll admit I didn't like hearing the brand from Matt Rule, but
trusting the progress.
That's what Matt Rule called it, the brand. It was like that was like his brand. That was his thing. With Frank Reich, it's the process. With Nick Saban, it was the process.
Man. What was Matt Rule quotes from Jay-Z?
Oh, God help us.
My man was quoting Jay-Z quotes. I'm like, what is this?
He trying to be hip to the kids, man. He's trying to be hip
Matt Rule quoting Jay-Z is like Tepper and anybody else trying to paint Bryce Young to be like Steph Curry. Y'all need to stop.
I'm gonna let y'all hold that right there.
Oh man, that's the call. No. That's the man. Should have grabbed Wilkes, man. My man looking good at 49ers. My man looking good at 49ers, man. That was
Kendall, did that motherfucker, did he look like he missing us?
Hell no, bro. He about to get a 3-year deal with the 49ers.
Nah, man, he about to get a Super Bowl ring.
Like
Nope, not at all.
Nope. But he about to get that Super Bowl
he
there.
He about to get that bag before he gonna get something.
That motherfucker probably prank calling Tepper.
Oh my God.
You're right.
Hello.
Prank caller.
I got another question. I asked this question today. Really, nobody didn't really answer it.
Okay.
Get another head coaching shot.
Before you go, Kendall, Mr. Pooh said, Edge, what's your podcast name?
It is called a word edgewise.
God, don't sound too frustrated.
Why the hell you got to
Jesus.
breathe so hard, bro?
Damn, bro.
You're like,
Because I'm
"Ugh."
tired of this damn team. I'm
My man
tired of
say
his ownership.
crazy.
I'm tired of everything.
See, Edge
I'm
don't want to do
done.
this podcast
Listen,
no more.
let me tell you something. When we drafted Julius, listen. When we drafted Julius Peppers and we were at 1-15, at least with that season, we were fighting on every game. Yeah, we won our first game and we lost the rest, but at least every game we fought and we fought and we clawed and we fought. Julius Peppers won defensive player of the year, defensive rookie of the year that year, and we went 1-15. That should tell you something.
Shout out to my man King Tough. He said Temple wanted Bryce Young. Real fans wanted CJ. Let me come back to Kendall. Kendall was in the middle of saying something. My bad.
No, I was just saying, does he get another head coaching shot?
Wilkes?
What he's doing?
Wilkes? Yeah, I think.
If I was Wilkes, I'd stay in the 49ers.
Nah, when he
Safe.
leave there, they're gonna be so good when he leave there. It's gonna probably be another shit job though.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I would stay at the 49ers.
That's what I'm saying too, Q. I mean, that's what I was saying too, Twan.
Yeah, it's gonna be another shit job. It's gonna be a struggling ass team.
No, I'll be a Niner. I'll get like a 3-year deal with a Niner. I would not try to be a coach because they're gonna give you a shit.
They might send him to fucking Indianapolis.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Nah, they ain't gonna send Indianapolis, man. They gonna send him to Denver.
God.
They ain't going nowhere, bro.
No, Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson gonna get that Chicago job. Because it's set up so beautiful for him not to fail. Look at all these picks they got.
Yep.
Look at all these rookies and everything. It's just set up so beautiful for this. A new quarterback, new whatever he wants. It's just set up so beautiful.
It is, bro. I want to see Wilkes land. I'm gonna tell you the team I want to see Wilkes land at, man. I think the Giants will embrace him.
Oh, that'd be a good start. That'd be a good.
Hey, with a new quarterback too, if they're gonna draft him,
yeah. Did y'all notice how much they showed Ben Johnson yesterday? Did you notice how much they put the camera on him yesterday?
A lot.
Had nothing to show, kid. The Panthers was losing.
He's that guy. He's their guy right now. The media is pushing Ben Johnson like a motherfucker. So you give him the sweetest, cushionest job that there's gonna be, and it's gonna be Chicago.
Agent 704 said, "That's my coach."
Yep, that's my coach, man.
Yeah,
that's my coach.
The man did the remember the Titans on us.
With the Terrell Owens tears, man. That's my coach right there.
That's my quarterback.
Shout out to Miss A. Marshall. She said, "We miss you, Steve." Elizabeth Lasser said, "No, the Chargers gonna look at Wilkes."
That's possible too.
That's heavily possible.
That'd be a good one.
Hey, but you know how you gonna get the job though? All they gotta do, all Wilkes gotta take to his resume is to say, "Look what the Panthers, look what those guys did when I was head coach. Look how hard they went for me." And somebody gonna want a piece of that. They gonna want to say, "Look, man, damn, how you rile them troops up like that, man?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he gonna say, "Look, David Tepper didn't value me. I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you everything I got, man. You know what I'm saying? Just work with me." Somebody
he
gonna
will.
Because if Steve Wilkes was on coach, I don't think he would draft Bryce Young.
No.
That Bryce Young thing, though, that Bryce Young thing, man, that was already there. That was a package deal with that job.
Y'all knew when Bryce Young stepped his ass out that car when he came to the Bank of America, and David Tepper squeezed the sonic rings out that motherfucker.
Don't forget him and Nicole Tepper.
Yeah, don't forget his wife.
You see, I saw about 50 rings come out that motherfucker.
Man, Nicole got hot. Nicole Tepper got hot in the ass when she saw Bryce. I said, "Oh yeah, it's a wrap."
I'm like, damn.
They did Bryce Young. They did a get out to Bryce. Man, my man lost all his football talent when he came to Charlotte.
So I'm gonna say this about
Bryce got to
Steve.
get out.
When it comes to Steve, I'm not gonna lie. I think the saddest. It was a beautiful moment, but looking back on it, it was the saddest moment. I think we showed it a couple of lives ago when he got emotional and David Tepper gave him a game ball at the end, and that looking like it was beautiful then.
We all said that's our next coach.
Yeah, that's what we thought. We thought David Tepper was pretty much handing him the keys the moment that happened. But that is now one of the most saddest moments to me.
Nah, son.
Like that was the most saddest moment.
Claire, we got the Black Avengers now. We got the Black Avengers. We went to go get everybody. The Black Avengers here. We had to go get
they went and got the Avengers and everything. That's true. And for some odd reason, but somehow we ended up our head coach somehow to lead these Avengers. It wasn't an Iron Man. It wasn't a Captain America. It wasn't any of that. It was like looks more like Ant-Man to me.
Oh my goodness!
Kendall, are you looking at your screen?
No.
Look, I'm about to put a picture up here that sums it up the best, bro. I want y'all to take a look at this shit.
Oh
God.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If you ain't never seen The Color Purple, Wilk said everything you do.
Yeah, I remember that movie, boy.
Man.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
It's laughter, man. I'm not gonna say it's just comedy hour every Sunday, everybody.
That man said everything you do. Gonna fall without me, bro.
There's so many
till you do right by me.
Yeah. There's so many memes out there about the Carolina Panthers, man. Don't make no damn sense.
How much years we got with Frank Hill?
3.
4.
4 years with Frank Hill.
4 years. Yeah.
It's 4? Okay.
It's 4.
Shit. You better rewrite this. You better rewrite that man's contract.
Oh, my boy Blue say.
I might have to rethink what Wiley was talking about, because it's 4.
I mean, 4 years.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Sorry.
Hey, Claire, it's okay, girl.
Somebody better play some TLC for Tepper and tell his ass don't go chasing waterfalls.
So, well, I asked this question. Out of those 4, how many do y'all think he'll actually do? He'll actually get?
Man, he got
if I have my way, 1.
He got this year. I think he got this year, next year. And if he can't finish this out, it's a wrap.
The problem is, and I said it earlier, I know it's not the team's money. It's not even our money. It's David Tepper's money. We're still paying Matt Rule right now to go fuck up a college team in Nebraska.
Oh, God, man. Nebraska did it wrong.
Oh, he's doing it. He's doing his thing, too. Yeah, he's...
Nebraska had no business paying that coach.
If a coach of the year in college football could be measured by how to screw up a team even more than they were the year before, he'd win that.
Yo, man, if I were David Tepper, I'd call Deion Sanders.
Shit.
I call Deion. But prime time, this shit. Something got to change. What's our edge?
Listen, let me tell you something.
College boys, bro.
No. Here. Listen. Let me tell you something. The reason why David Tepper gets all these other type of coaches instead of the right coach that can do good is because he does not want to lose power. Prime example. When Jerry, no. Let me put it. When Jerry Jones got Jimmy
Johnson. Yep.
And everything was going great, going to play and everything. And then when they started winning, what did Jerry Jones start doing? He started meddling in. It got to the point where it took Jimmy Johnson to kick that man out of the dang locker room, lock the doors to keep Jerry Jones out because he did not want Jerry Jones in there. Jerry Jones was so pissed off and so disrespected by it that he fired the man, got freaking Swisher there to come in here and take over a job because he knew Swisher from when they've all three of them played at Arkansas and won national championship at Arkansas. He did that because Jimmy Johnson did not want to have that. He did not want to have Jimmy Johnson have that power because he knew Jimmy Johnson was going to take over. He did and you think that's bad? He did it a second time when he hired Bill Parcells. And he brought Bill Parcells in, and Bill Parcells basically took over the whole team. Jimmy Johnson didn't like that. He didn't like that so much that
Jerry Jones
liked that so much. When Jerry Jones brought T.O. in a Hall of Fame wide receiver, Bill Parcells called that man the player. He would not refer to Terrell Owens as his name. And it got so bad that guess what? Bill Parcells says, "Bump this, I'm done. I'm going," and he left. What's been happening to Jerry Jones ever since?
So
every coach that he got.
So they spotted the Panthers player at the Detroit game.
My man looked depressed like a mug.
Oh God.
My man's in his feelings.
That man,
he went to the wrong game.
Can you look at the concern on that man's face, bro?
I see it.
Somebody needs to call that man.
And what that's saying, they saying they right. It's them saying they right because we will never get a coach in here with that type of cachet to be able to call his own shots because of the owner that we got.
Because they ain't gonna want to fuck with him.
Yeah. So
you guys in Charlotte need to start doing something. You need to do something with this.
Y'all can forget about having a coach worth a fuck in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey Claire, I'm gonna go round table with this. Claire, what is that? Hey, what is that man saying at the game? Hey, read his mind right there.
Read his mind?
Yeah, just what did he say?
What did he say? He said, "When I get home, I'm gonna find me a fork.
Why?
Stick it in that light socket."
Hey, Ed, what did he say? What did he say, Ed?
Why did I come to this game to watch this team blow it again? I'm done.
Okay, let me go. He's saying, I spent tickets on this shit. I spent my money to see this shit. I'm in Detroit. Ray, what did he say, Ray?
Ray checked out.
I dare. What did he say, man?
Sweet Jesus, another loss. Shit, I should stay home and play me some Madden.
Kendall, what did he say, man?
First of all, he's a black man. So I know what he said. This is some motherfucking bullshit. Motherfucking
bullshit.
Hey, look, man. King JP Shepard, second Joe, he's saying this some bullshit.
This is some bullshit.
Yeah, he had to display his face on. He had to pack the towel and everything. So, what the hell is this?
And he probably said, I'm about to slap the shit out this motherfucker in front of me.
Yeah, he got this Kurt Russell looking ass motherfucker right here.
Agent 704 said bro flew to Detroit and spent his hard-earned cash.
Yes, sir.
See, mommy live in Detroit.
Not
he might be moving now.
He
probably live in Detroit.
Please put your comment. What is he saying?
He's saying,
I could have stayed home and had a fucking V8.
V8.
You got to think, though, Twan, like, you got a lot of these people that's like, okay, like you said, he probably live in Detroit or whatever. Because we got a lot of people that was
transplants there.
Yeah. That came on our show and was like, oh, man, I'm going to the game. Right? Because that's the only time they're going to see the Panthers, you know.
Right.
They came to my city. Boom. And I'm looking at this shit. 42 to 20 to 24, some shit, whatever that game was. Man.
I feel like it's a Panthers fan in front of him, another black dude with his hood on, because that ain't they color blue. I think they're trying to hide some shit.
I think that's Cam Newton.
Oh yeah, the dude got his hood on. Yeah, that's the guy right there with his hood on. Yeah, that's his. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he a Panther fan. He's sitting here like, bro.
He got the Cam Newton for a fact. He's in the moment to put my hoodie on.
To be honest with you.
It probably is, man. He just sitting there like, and y'all want to get rid of me for this? Gotcha.
Keller Dixon said this went a lot better last year.
That's what he thinks he's saying. This went a lot better last year.
Yeah, I went to the Monday night game. I had
Oh,
this Miami game right here on the already playing, and I had the Indianapolis game. I canceled that Miami shit, bro, for
I bet.
real.
no,
And
I wouldn't even
and
watch Miami.
I love going down to Miami,
Yeah.
but I
Shout out,
couldn't see that shit.
shout out to Miss Marshall. She said he's saying they won't get my money next year for this bullshit.
Oh man, he should
Oh
have
my
got him a
god.
paper bag after this game, man.
Ray
Forget
Pepperoni, where
this.
the fuck you at, man?
Ray checked out, man. I'm telling you.
Bro hiding in the crowd.
That motherfucker said, I'm putting my motherfucking hood on, bro. They
Yeah,
want
that's it. He put the Cam Newton effect. He just put his hood on. So forget this.
Yeah, I was like I said, I was at the Miami game 2 years ago, man, when we got our ass whipped.
Well, we about to get our ass whooped this
I know how
Sunday.
buddy feel, man. You
About to
go,
get
man. Fuck,
Kendall. We
man.
about to get our ass kicked on this Sunday, man. Because Miami's coming.
I know.
It's gonna be 80
Speed on
piece.
that field.
It's gonna be 80 piece.
Too much speed on that field, bro.
That's gonna be a day.
He said my stomach hurt. I bet.
Yeah. Too
It's
much
about to be
speed on that field.
Bryce Young about to go to Jesus after this game.
I'll say watching this team live and in person will give you the bubble guts real quick.
Man, Claire.
Oh, my stomach bubbling.
No, it's true.
I tell you one thing you will do. You will walk out. You will walk out of that stadium drunk because that's the only one thing you can do.
Hey, Twan.
Yeah.
What's happening here?
What's
happening
Hey,
here?
don't forget. Let's be optimistic. We still gonna win 10 games.
Let's be what?
Negative.
And but the Yay man gonna say we're gonna win 10 games. We might go 10-2.
Oh Lord.
Yay man.
Yeah.
We still got 10-2, baby. I'm like,
oh God.
I told Yay man, you better calm your ass down with that shit.
That nigga in trouble with everybody.
Yeah, man. Said 10-2. We've got the division. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you smoking on?
I think he might have forgotten how to count. Right now we show 0-5.
my man still optimistic.
Did y'all know that Josh Norman is signing with the Bills?
Yes, he
is. God help us all.
Wow, for real?
Yep.
Oh, it's
that's
the new.
That's his boy McDermott. That's a McDermott deal.
The New York Panthers strike again.
Yep.
Swear to God.
Look, you know what's sad though? When I saw that, I'm like, man, we need some corners.
The Buffalo Panthers.
Never mind. Buffalo got one. Never mind. We good.
John's number just can't. John love collecting a check. All he got to do is guard.
Shit, I wish half of our corners would do that.
But CJ Henderson, he can't even turn around.
Lord.
And JC Horn is like Anthony Davis. You never know when he about to get injured.
Hey, well, man, look, it's been 2 hours. That's our time tonight, man. Look, I'm gonna hit y'all with my final word, man, before I get to our guests, man. Look, Carolina Panthers fans, the name of the show is Do the Carolina Panthers Fans Deserve Better? I think the fake ones don't deserve shit. I definitely think the people that's been putting their money out there, going to these games, dealing with all this bullshit shit, especially, man, motherfuckers has been dealing with this shit from 9-5 to now, man. We've seen 2 Super Bowls and everything. And look, man, I mean, when you start asking for different shit with your team and bringing a lot of dumb shit to the team, man, I mean, sometimes you get what you ask for, and I got to do it to you in the closing, man. I know this picture got to hurt y'all, man.
Bro, come on, man. Stop.
I know seeing this shit got to hurt, man.
Oh, shit. Man, that was a good old day.
Until that front office do right by this team and do right by the fans, y'all will never see this shit right here no time soon. That's the 704 Charlotte Bound Show. Shit, man. That's a wrap, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to say, man. Shout out to all the Panthers podcasters out there, man. Black Cat Panther Podcast, One Carolina, P&P, Dunk, PPP, Pat Coltrane, whoever out there doing it, man. It's a hard fucking job to talk about these motherfuckers every day. And look, man, special shout out to Black Cat Panther Podcast, because they talk about these dudes damn near every day, bro. I know that shit weighing on their hearts, bro.
Shoot, Q about to have a heart attack on this. We talk about these fools.
You know, so
it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot, man.
Bro.
Like I say, man, you got to put the 2-week notice.
You know, man. Aubrey, man, thank you for coming to the show today, man. Give a shout out, man.
Much love, man. My means I'm out, bro.
Okay.
Oh, so now I'm supposed to be a shout out of my information?
Yeah, no, shout out to your people.
Shout out to all the Carolina fans out here, man. All the love, all the respect, all the podcasting. It takes a bridge, a heart, and some time. But hey, man, just put your 2-week notice in and call this season a wrap.
I can't, man. The Carolina Panthers owe me money. Hey, kick it up, man. Shut us out.
They owe you some money and some time.
Hey, man, y'all know y'all can find me over there at Black Cat Panther Podcast, man. Mud Ink Outlaw TV. Y'all know what time it is, man. Go on over there. Station 88. I want to big up that, man. Go over there Saturday. All we ask is Solution Saturday. All we ask, watch you a nice old college game. Come with a player, somebody that you think that you can plug and play for the Panthers. We ain't some educated talk, y'all. We ain't bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? We talking college players that look good for the draft. Station 88, Saturday night, 8 o'clock. Be there, be square. Keep
there it
pound.
is. Edge, man, shout it out.
Yo, I'm gonna shout out to everybody that came through, man. This is supposed to be therapy for you guys, and it's not right now. It's turning into therapy session for me, man. You're gonna see me laying down on the couch, man, saying my sombers. But yo, you can catch me right up here on the 704 Charlotte Bound Show. I do have my own show within the 704 Charlotte Bound Show called A Word Edgewise. You can catch me there anytime. When I'm getting ready to post up a show, you can find me up on Twitter at Big Ed 704. All right, that's where I'm gonna post myself up for my show. When I got a show coming up, I'll let you guys know ahead of time, so that way y'all can come in, chime in, and hey, you never know, you just might be a special guest on there as well, chatting along with me, debating with me, laughing and crying and carrying on. I'm the guy that will make your 7th round draft pick sound like a Pro Bowl player, and I'm out.
He ain't never lied. He ain't never lied.
He not lying either.
Shout out to Elizabeth Lassiter. She said, let's be honest, man. We got one win coming, the bye week. We'll finally win.
Oh, my God.
One win. The only win we might get is the Chicago Bears game. That's a wrap.
Oh, hell no, man. We ain't winning that one.
DJ's coming with vengeance.
DJ about to kill us.
Oh, you probably, damn. Hey,
I'm promise you that.
Yeah, you are. I forgot. DJ's come for a revenge.
Y'all let me go? Let's do this. And we got no corners.
Oh, yeah, we got no corners. I forgot. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, God, I'm going to keep this short. Shout out to everybody in the chat who felt the need. I don't blame you for having the need to want to come up in here to speak your woes in the chat. God, it's awful. It's awful. It's just fucking terrible. It's a shit show. It's the Hot Mess Express. It's the struggle bus. We are on it. We got a one-way ticket.
Hey, Claire,
anyway, Twan, take the shit down, man. I'm about to.
Oh man, that's that 2015, man.
I think what makes me cry even more is the gentleman to the far left that retired. The best thing we gave him because he wanted to come back and still be a part of this team. We gave him a scouting job. That's where we thought he was most going to be and most useful.
And not a coaching job.
One of them dudes was the MVP, and y'all didn't want him no more. Y'all said,
"Oh yeah,
fuck him."
Yep.
Yeah.
My man Cam Newton, man.
Fuck him.
They said he dressed funny.
Fuck him. He dressed funny.
Oh
Fuck
my
him.
God.
Hell yeah, dressed funny.
How dare you put a towel over your head?
Yeah.
On the side.
But
that you've been doing since high school.
Go ahead, Claire.
Anyway, shout out to our guests. Shout out to my co-host. I have no energy. This team's got to turn around at some point. I don't know when that'll be.
5 years.
It starts at the top. We can't get rid of Tepper. We can't even petition to get rid of him. So shout out to all the Panthers content creators who are out there trying to make content about this team. It's almost comedy shows at this point. It's like you can't even be serious anymore about it. It's like comedy shows. It's comedy hour. Or it's therapy hour. One of the two. Anyway, I love all of y'all. Love and miss you, 704. Shout out to 704's family.
Yeah, bro.
That's all I got.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, bro. 704 Charlotte Down Show, man. We almost about to crack 1,000. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button today. Hit that like button up, man. I want to thank Kendall the GOAT for coming over here from Black Cat Panther Podcast and showing love over here. My man, Adair Aubrey from Los Angeles dropped by tonight, man. I want to thank him for coming in here and having fun with us. Man, look, I don't know, man. Look, I guess keep hope alive, but I think some of us deserve what's going on right now, man. You know what I'm saying? So next time you guys will be quick before you badmouth motherfuckers and try to get them out of here. But these motherfuckers here now, these are the people you should want gone, not Cam Newton.
Oh, Greg.
Coaching staff is who you should be trying to get out of here, not Cam Newton.
or Charles, man.
No. Let me get this fuck up out of here.
Man, we out.
704 Charlotte Bound Show. We gone.
Out.
The show over? When did the show end? Is the show over? Oh, damn, man.